Two local nonprofits find themselves in a public dispute tonight after one overstayed its welcome. Jules Helping Hands says they had an agreement to stay inside the Women's Club of Spokane. The club says that's not the case. Alex Crescenti spoke to leaders from both agencies and joins us live with more. Alex.
Yeah, Aaron, this all started back in February when temperatures were dipping dangerously low. Jules Helping Hands reached out to the Spokane Women's Club to see if they could use the facility to house some homeless people. And the two sides met and they toured the facility. And the Women's Club didn't hear back from Jules for a while, so they assumed that they just lost interest. But that's not what happened. It was a shock for club president Joshua Awesome when Jules Helping Hands moved in.
One of our board members jumped in and let us know that the day before they'd finished moving in.
He says early on the Women's Club of Spokane agreed to let the homeless shelter in the building only at night. If there were events coming up, Jules would have to leave the building. A volunteer gave Julie Garcia, who runs Jules Helping Hands, a key to the club to look things over.
It was a building occupancy check, and as she believed, it was just to figure out if this was possible because maybe we're going to have another cold snap. In case we have an opportunity where we can support, it'd be nice to have that available.
Garcia says at that point they moved in. She says they had a verbal agreement to stay until August.
They were here for all of those walkthroughs, which included fire and safety, the police, and Spokane Regional Health Department. They were here, they signed those, and those are going through June 12th.
The two documents we saw are from the city and health district, giving Jules Helping Hands permission to serve food and house people inside. But they're not rental agreements and they're not legally binding.
They posted on Nextdoor telling neighbors that we hijacked their building, that we were never supposed to be here. They've been here with us for the last month. They operate downstairs.
The Women's Club said it asked Jules to leave and had given them multiple notices. But as Awesome puts it, they are between a rock and a hard place.
There's a moratorium that makes it so if a homeless shelter has occupants, they are not allowed to be evicted. And she's aware of that, and she has told us that it's illegal for her to be evicted.
Reached out to the city of Spokane and they tell us that this is simply just a dispute between two private organizations, so there's really not a whole lot that they can do at this time. Reporting live in Spokane tonight, Alex Crescenti, 4 News Now.